Hey Leo, thanks for
Ron.
coming in.
Hey Ron, good to see you again.
Thank you so much for coming in. And you're with Keller Williams, right?
Keller Williams at the Parks.
Keller Williams at the Parks. What does that mean?
Well, I'm the team leader at the downtown central location of Keller Williams. My office was born in Winter Park, moved to College Park, Thornton Park, but now we're in a central location downtown, and we're soon to be opening a location in Winter Park again, right off Park Avenue. So.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Well, let me just ask you a couple of questions. Of course, the first question that I think is on everybody's mind is: this a good time to start a career in real estate?
Absolutely. I'll tell you. It's my personal belief that there's not a bad time. I'll tell you. I think the agent that comes out as a product of the market that they're given is what the difference is. And certainly there was a time when we jokingly say, if you could fog a mirror, you could sell real estate. And the times have changed. I mean, certainly the number of agents at the board has dropped considerably, and I would say that's just a matter of agents not engaging in education and training to stay, keep their skills up in the market.
Well,
but absolutely a great time.
Speaking of education and training, of course, I'm doing this video mostly for my students, for people coming out of the exam. Does your company have a program aimed at those people?
Absolutely. Keller Williams, most people I would think might know, is the #1 in education and training in the industry. It's often talked about our company being an education and training based company in the real estate business, two things that don't always go together, or you don't see them together. But certainly for someone that's a new licensee, working with you and getting their license, we absolutely do. We have a new agent training, particularly called Ignite, that addresses every aspect of the business. I really talk about the business being, real estate being this big, meaning, just that big of a business, but the part that most people associate with the business being a small sliver of that pie, the rest of that being the business of themselves. Really, they're a secret agent when they finish with you, right? So then they've got to let the world know what they're doing. Yeah. So our training really addresses that across the board, training for the skills of actually selling real estate, but selling themselves as well. And what's further to know, putting yourself at the right company where you've got education and training all the way to the top. I mean, agents that are leaders in the marketplace aren't there because they've not maintained training, all throughout that. So we offer that across the board.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you got that. Cooking. But let me ask you this: what are the characteristics that you're looking for on that young man or young lady sitting across the desk from you?
That's
or
a good question.
Older young man or young lady?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll tell you, and I have agents of all ages, come in, and it's certainly exciting to have somebody that's really young and looking to set the world on fire. But for even an older agent, maybe changing careers, it's just as exciting. So I'd say first of all, personality and really a driven attitude, looking to succeed. They're personally motivated for that. But also I'd say particularly one thing that I've noticed is learning based. They really need to stay learning based throughout this whole thing, because this business, as we know, is forever changing, and it's just a requirement. So
what you knew 5 years ago doesn't count anymore.
Doesn't count anymore.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, do you need any kind of college degree or advanced education or anything?
No, absolutely not. I think the first step for anyone is to get their license with you here, and then come on in and talk to me and go from there. But again, just that learning-based mindset that they need to know what they don't know to further their career.
Well, now speaking of coming in and talking to you, does somebody need to be reluctant or afraid to give you a call?
No,
just
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I love to talk. I love to meet new people. I mean, that's one aspect of this business that I myself found most attractive, is the relationship building aspect, and that's what will make any agent successful. This is just part of it. So no, please. Please.
Okay. Well, and I probably opened up the door too big here, but what's unique about your company?
Well, like I mentioned, one of the biggest things I'll tell you that's often talked about Keller Williams is the culture of the company. Is that it really is a very not just a team growing environment, but a team environment all the way around. You will really find that that the entire agent base, company-wide, is very much wanting to help agents succeed. There's a lot of reasons for that. Obviously, like I mentioned, the education and training is a big deal. You know, our financial aspects are a great part of our business, as well as another unique thing is our profit sharing opportunities. I don't know that you've heard about that, but there are passive income opportunities in our business that are real, very real. So again, has nothing to do with selling real estate, but it's a great opportunity within our company, and it's been very successful in getting us where we are today.
Well, speaking of income and stuff, can you tell me about your commission structure?
Ron, I would think you might know this, being the instructor that you are, but discussing commissions is a violation of the Sherman-Clayton Antitrust Act. That's a question that I know is actually on the state exam. So
well, you got it. But you would certainly discuss that with somebody that came in, an applicant, right?
I look forward to it.
Great. Well, I appreciate you remembering that Sherman-Clayton Act. It's on the state exam,
right,
so I appreciate that. Well, let me ask you this. If somebody wanted to contact you, this number, 407-448-0859.
Right to my cell phone.
It goes right to you?
Right to me.
Goes to Leo Hunt.
Leo Hunt, yeah.
Okay, and of course, that's your website, leohunt.info?
Yes, it's an interesting website. You'll get to see more of me on this website, so I'd encourage you to go. I solicit feedback for that. But listen, please, and all further contact information can be found there.
Could somebody stop by the office?
Absolutely. Stop by. It'd be great to schedule an appointment, but absolutely. Our office is located at 708 East Colonial Drive, downtown. I'd love for somebody to stop by.
Well, that is downtown. That's at the corner of Summerlin?
Summerlin, exactly.
Summerlin and Colonial?
Exactly.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming in, and I've got a gift for you.
All right.
This is a Climer School of Real Estate t-shirt here.
That's fantastic.
In the Keller Williams colors.
Red, absolutely.
And I want you to have this, and this might be hard to believe, but nobody has ever worn one of these to the state exam and not passed while wearing it.
I believe it. I believe it. This is especially special to me because, like you and I both know, I'm a Climer graduate myself, so I wear this with pride.
I appreciate that.
But listen, I've got something for you too. I brought something for you too. Don't know if you've seen this, but this is a book written by our founder, Gary Keller. This is the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, kind of our Bible in the business. But I'll tell you, I was exposed to this particular book before I ever really even knew anything about Keller Williams, and it is fantastic. I think you will agree that most successful business people in this industry follow the models and everything that are set forth in this business. It really is. This is a manual to make $1 million in real estate. So I'd love for you to have that.
Thank you very much. Did you tell me earlier that you give one of these to every new recruit at your office?
Absolutely. I mean, I'll tell you, it's a big part of our business. It's a big part of Keller Williams. Make an appointment with me, come talk to me, and you'll get one of those for yourself.
Well, thank you very, very much for that.